Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. We're having our morning coffee indoors today. It's muggy outside, and I forgot to take my phone stand with me. It was in the house, so I decided just to come inside. If it starts raining real good, though, I'll go set up outside so I can hear the rain coming, hear it falling down. Running a little behind this morning. I kind of slept in because the little ones got me up. The fur children woke me up about 4:30 this morning to use the restroom. The only beauty about that is getting up at 4:30 in the morning is that they allow me to sleep in. So I didn't get up till 7:30, 7:45. Now I'm awake. Well, I'm up. I wouldn't say I'm awake yet. I'm there. Got the good old fashioned news reporting. That's about all I got going on here. You guys got to get more meds. I tell you, I'm gonna drown dogs in flea shit. They're all gonna end up drowning one day. Let's see if we can turn this over. There we go. We got dogs. Doop, 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 doop. And dogs. They all just sitting up there chilling. Well, 3 out of 7. The other 3 are you and Teddy. Toby saying good morning. He's telling everybody to get that camera out of his face. You guys look really excited today. They're so excited. They can't hide it. Toby Wallace just being funny. Thing 1, thing 2. Nothing exciting going on here today. I'm not for sure anybody's got anything exciting going on because it's Monday. You guys are probably at work. Wake up, bums. You guys got me up early. Now they're all sleeping again. Except for those 3. Molly looks like. Somebody stole his toys. And he just laying down like, man, forget this. There's my morning train. Crunch usually asks about it. There it is now. I see you winking. Rolling through about 8:15. You guys were all excited a few minutes ago. Now everybody's laying down. You guys have a hard life around here, don't you? Molly, what are you doing? What's up, Crunch? We're indoors today. It's about to rain. You just missed the train. It went by 2 minutes ago. What are you doing, Molly? I don't trust you. I trust you. I love you to death. But you make messes. So what you got going on this evening? Well, thank you. It's home. It's what I call the house. Yeah, it's home. Hey, Tweety. You know you can't put your paws in my face, baby. Can't drink the leftover coffee off my lips. I'm being attacked. She's on top of the mountain. Her sister come over. Well, her aunt. She's ready to attack. Get away from my daddy. Tell her. Okay. She's done attacking now. She's gonna sit down. And that's funny. I can have the camera on Wally and 3 people watch. I put it on myself for a second and only one person's left. Just goes to show people rather watch my dogs than me. Nah, I don't drink it all on Sundays. I literally just woke up less than an hour ago. I don't even have my first morning cup of coffee in. Yeah, I only drink on Saturday nights when I do those lives. I don't drink any other time. Drinking don't solve anything. It just lets me relax. So I pick one day a week, which is Saturday, and I chill. I wished I had a lot to drink, but not really. Some people, it can be. Any place can be a great place if you make it that way. You just have to. Any place can be garbage too. I mean, that's what they're doing in Los Angeles. They're burning cars and protesting stuff. It's not that great of a place. My world's great. Yeah, it's a good place. I say my place is good because I don't put myself out in there to get all that trouble. I stay away from everything and everybody. Yeah, they're mad because we're sending everybody back, I guess. I think they just need to get out there with some fully automatic guns with some rubber bullets and just start cleaning house. You hit people with some rubber bullets, they'll learn. Because they're just destroying things that we're all going to have to pay for. Yeah, well, if you're here on a green card, that's fine. That means you've done it legal. I don't mind people doing legal immigration. I don't mind so much that I gave my blessing to my son-in-law when he wanted to marry my daughter, and he's not from here. But I know they spent 2 years getting him here legally before they could get married. So I understand the immigration part. And I also understand nothing's free. You have to do it the right way. Other than that, you broke the law. You may not like the law, but it is the law. I break the law, I go to jail. They break the law, and a whole entire Democratic Party will fight to keep you here and spend all our money. So I have no issues with immigration or anything. I have issues with illegal. I'm not allowed to break the law. What makes them think that they're allowed to? If we didn't have laws, we'd have a world of chaos. Ruby, you're hitting my stand down there. What do you want, mister? I say good morning to you. So yeah, it's no different than in any other place, I guess. You're from a different country. Crunch. What happens if somebody enters your country illegally? What do they do? Yes, it is very difficult, especially if you're doing it the right way. Like I said, it took about, I know, 18 months at the least for my son-in-law to get his visa and stuff to come over here and come to work. He's from the Dominic. He's from the DR. But him and my daughter went through the right channels and made everything legal. So got no complaints. Hell, at the time when they were doing things, trying to get him here the legal way, and they were having such a hard time, I told him, hell, all you got to do is just go over to Haiti and go over there for a little bit, and Biden will put you on a plane and fly you into the U.S. You can get here for free. But they want to do it legal. Well, right, because it should be a lot harder to get here than it is other countries, because everybody wants to be here. If we opened up the borders to let everybody here that wanted to be here, we'd have more people than China, and we don't have enough space. And it's okay if you come here, but the ones that are here drain the system. They want everything for free: housing, hotels, food. Get a job, pay taxes. I mean, we get taxed for everything, but they get here illegally and they don't pay taxes on nothing because they work cash and they work the system. So I'm down for legal immigration, just not illegal. I got to see both sides of that coin. Yeah, illegally mostly. If you come here legally and got a job and pay your taxes and not trying to live off of the welfare system, then you're helping the economy, you're not hurting it. But if you come here illegally and you live off of the system and don't work and all that stuff, you're just taking money away from people that do pay taxes and actually need things. I've been going on a year fighting for disability because the system takes so much to process that there's a lot of people who are just taking advantage of it, I guess. I mean, when they found and looked into the system and they realized that there were thousands of people, thousands, getting a Social Security check, and they were 200 years old. Nobody's living to be 200 years old, so you're not getting a check. The government, we pay into what is called our Social Security. We pay taxes ever since we got a job. No matter what job it was at 16, if you're working at a fast food restaurant, you're paying taxes. And one of your taxes is Social Security. So you keep paying into that system throughout the years, over and over and over. They take your money and they put it up. So before you retire, if you become disabled and can't work, like myself, I should be entitled to the money that I've paid in already. It's my money. But they make you jump through hoops and everything to get the money that is rightfully yours. They're trying to prove that you can't work. Well, they got so many people that can work that don't, that fight the system, that when somebody's literally needs it, you have to jump through hoops and a shitload of red tape just to get it. And it's my damn money. I paid it in. I'm 50 years old. I've been paying into the system since I was 16, 17 years old. Each week, each paycheck. So the government, I guess, pays for disability, but they pay it with our money. It's what we paid into the system. It's kind of weird. It's how they do it, I guess. Hell, it's so hard to get it that I'm looking into things that I can do to go back to work. But I gotta get the stroke problem fixed and the low heart rate fixed, so I feel better and I can move around. And I'm not so tired. I'll deal with the back pain the way I dealt with it all these years so far. You get up each day and fight your way through it. Be happy when your day's over and you can lay down and go to sleep just to get up and do it all over again. Yeah, I've had severe back pain since I was 15 after my car accident. But I get up every day and I still go to work. Yes. Mine goes a little further than the pinpricks and stuff like that. If I stand too long or I walk too long, my feet go numb. They go to sleep. There's so much pressure on my lower back. It causes my legs and things to go to sleep. Not a very good sensation when you're trying to walk. Oh, children. I used to have my daughter do that when she was young, not jump, but I'd literally have her walk on my back just to pop it and do stuff. And it's like, that felt good, but I don't want somebody jumping on my back, especially when I'm not expecting it. That would suck. Yeah, it don't take much. Once you hurt your back, it's hard to fix. But then some people take that's how they get hooked on pain meds and drugs is they think that it's going to help them, but all drugs do are mask the pain. It's still there. It's just it numbs a part of your body to where you don't know it's there. So I don't do pain pills and things like that because those lead to other drugs, and other drugs can mess your life completely up. So I stick to what I know. Have a beer once a week, relax. And stretching exercises help a lot with when you have back issues. They don't cure it, but it damn sure helps it. Ah, all right. Well, I'll do you a favor. You pick a night and I'll drink for you. That's too funny. Yeah, I don't understand the. I reckon some people are just different. I different religions, different things. I didn't grow up that way, so I'm not really for sure on the the issues of not being allowed to over religious reasons. I didn't grow up with those, so I grew up with a whole family full of people that drink. So it was like, don't do it. So I don't. Once in a while. Me too. I stay at home a lot. I don't like dealing with people. At least on here, when I do this, I can ignore people and don't have to talk to them. But when you're out in public, people are all up in your business and in your face. And it's like, no, go away. So I stay away from that. Boom. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll be all right. I will survive as long as I know how. I gotta watch out with that too, because they got me with some copyrights on my music the other night while I was doing my live. I knew they would, but I didn't care. It just gave me me something to do. Oh, I am to an extent. I don't like being out and about. I guess that's what they call being a hermit here in the U.S. That's probably why I didn't mind being a truck driver, is because I was by myself all day. I'd stop somewhere, get fuel, go get something to eat, and get back in my truck and be left alone. Or I'd go somewhere and drop off my stuff, get back in my truck, and be left alone. I wasn't out and about trying to make friends, so to speak, and talk to everybody. They're raising Cain back there. I don't know what they're doing. I've been to Cancun, Mexico once, and that's as far as I left the country. So I haven't been other places. Now my daughter, she travels a lot. I don't. Yeah. I only went there for work. I actually was there for about a week, did a little bit of work, and went back home. I didn't. I didn't go exploring and hanging out. I was just like, nope. Got a job to do, get it done, and go home. But yeah, just to go on vacation and visit places, I don't do that. Yeah, I hear the UK is pretty nice and stuff, and things like that. I haven't been there or done anything. I would just like to go to that place where they got the guard horses that bite people that try to mess with them. see. You never know. You might get to go. I mean, it could happen. I wouldn't. I would think about going more places and doing stuff if I was rich, and you could afford it and you didn't have a care in the world, but how to spend money to have good things. But right now, if I have $1, I stick it under my pillow to make sure it doesn't disappear while I sleep. So that's what I do there. Yeah. Yes. That's why everything is just a dream. What are you complaining about? What is it, Rube? Why are you whining this morning? I'll say, I try to pick you up and you run away. Because you know, if you're whining, I'm going to pick you up and put some spray on you. That's what I do. I visit places on YouTube, look around, virtual vacation. You want to do something, go look at it. Ain't nobody trying to spray you with nothing. I'm trying to get you itchy since you're complaining. You guys ain't fighting on my lap. I hear you. I really do. Ruby being boisterous this morning. What's up, you two? Oh, that's Ruby. She's not really crying. It's her way of talking. She's got a very high whine. And good morning or good afternoon, Rapunzel. How are you today? Well, thank you. Yes, it is. It's a cozy home. See now, Ruby, quit complaining. She's funny some mornings. I am good. I just woke up a little while ago, working on my coffee. You've already been to the gym and ready for lunch. That's crazy. Yeah, I bet it's pretty hot. I don't get how people go to the gym and get up in the mornings and just take off and go to the gym. I guess if you're disciplined enough, you can do that. I am not. But I know it used to feel good after a good hard day's worth of work. So I know what it's like to go to the gym and work up a sweat and get all the toxins and energy out of your body. And then you feel good. I've always done manual labor my whole entire life, so the gym was never for me. I was always doing work. Hit too thin to lift anything. I get that. I've always been a bigger guy, so that's what I did. 6 days a week. You are definitely dedicated. I uh, I don't think I can muster up 2 days a week, but 'yeah, disturb the day's nap. Yeah, I saw your profile with your weights. I'm pretty sure that you work out a hell of a lot more than I do. Yep, they're disturbing Toby's nap. Oliver's over there like, just leave me alone. Ruby, what do you want this morning? For real. Wow, that's pretty good. Because you're not very big at all. So I know it's double your weight. 220 deadlift. Shit. I don't even know if I could do 220 anymore. Well, thank you. Oliver is a cutie. He's the one that has the worst story because he was part of a dog fighting ring. So he likes to be left alone and relaxing. Well, you're doing a great job, Rapunzel. And that's awesome. You children. He would let you too. He would let you hug him. He's pretty relaxed and chilled like that. That's what he does. He's just a baby. Well, he's almost as old as Susie. I know he's up there in age. They can be. Small dogs can be scary. They don't bite that hard. You just snatch one of them up by the back of the neck and be like, stop. And then they have to quit. I have 6 small ones and 1 big one, so I'm not too worried about the little ones or the big one. They're all relaxed here. and chill. Yes, Molly is my smallest, and to me, she's the cutest one. She's scared of everything except her brother. She'll fight him like no tomorrow, but she's a small one. She likes skin and bones, but she's dynamite for a little dog. She's scared of people, but she's not scared of other animals. What is it, Rue? You want to talk? You don't want to talk to anybody now? Well, go ahead. This is the complaint department. That's it. I tried to put it on you where you can complain. You guys want to go back outside? Is that what you're complaining about? Everybody's getting riled up this morning. They all want to go outside. Just a minute. That's what you're starting. I hear you. I hear everybody. You guys are all heard. Yep. Come on. Let's go the short way. I mean, I don't get it. People are idiots. He's tried to text 2 or 3 times. And then I don't answer him. He calls. I'm right in the middle of stuff. Let's go. Everybody out. Good day. Yeah, we got dog beds all over the place. Oliver is the tired one. What's up, Stella? He's the one that is the most tired all the time. And all that. Why, thank you. I don't even remember where that statue came from. Yeah, she's in my chair. That's what I had to make for sure I had room. And it's funny they all wanted to come outside, but of course Oliver's ready to lay down. Wally gonna play with Stanley. Well, he was till I put the camera on him. The cats don't care, they play with the dog. No, Rapunzel is not a dude. I know this because I looked at her profile. She's actually a very pretty lady. And don't make her mad because I'm pretty sure she can whip our ass. She You're very welcome. Yep. She works out. She lifts weights every day, 6 days a week. So there's some birds out, but it sure does look like it's going to rain out here today. We got some craziness. That's what the sky looks like. The sun wants to come through. Yeah, she's probably stronger than I am these days. If you can deadlifting twice her weight, so yeah. Everybody's out snacking on the grass and playing around. Oliver got comfortable and he's going back to sleep. He's actually pretty happy with life because he doesn't have to worry at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her back is just fine or she wouldn't be working out 6 days a week. Working out. Yeah, she did lifts more than you can weigh, more than you weigh, Crunch. I won't worry until she tells me she deadlifted 250 because that's what I weigh, and then I'll worry. If you got a woman that can pick me up, then yeah, that's the kind of woman you worry about. Now she has me thinking though, because she's close. She can almost pick me up. Kilograms, so that's like 2 kilograms per pound. You'd think twice about that if you saw her picture. Right. Some people don't like that stuff, but she's strong, but she's not built like she's a bodybuilder. Yeah. Yep. That's the thing about lifting weights and exercising is you got to eat right and do everything to keep your body fed because you have to do a lot. That's right. Definitely should support your woman no matter what she does. There's some women that don't care if you got money or not. I don't know where they're at, but there's some out there. And anybody willing to get on here and talk with me and you and anybody else, that's a cool woman. See? If a woman only wants you for money, she's not a good woman. And that's coming from a woman's perspective. I agree, though. Well, see, just because you don't have any money doesn't mean that a woman will suffer. If it's a good woman, then she'll take you for what you are and help build you up to where you both have money. Or you get those women that just take and take until the taking's gone and then they're gone. Yep, that's the trick. Finding a woman that has her own money, doesn't need yours. Because there truly are women out there that want you for your time, not what you can give them. It's what you can show them, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Well, around here, we don't give away daughters. Everything is by choice. I couldn't find a husband for my daughter. She had to find her own. She picked a good one, so that's good. And he's well aware that she's my only baby girl that I have, so if anything happens to her, it's going to happen to him. If he makes her cry, I'm going to make him cry. And we've got an understanding on that, so me and him get along just great. Yeah, there's a lot of people that, yeah, well, I'm not a badass, but you will not disrespect or hurt my daughter. That's the one that can't leave my life. She's a part of me and I'm a part of her, so it's, I will protect her till I'm dead. I've always told people that's the only female worth going to jail over is my own kid. All the rest of them, they're not worth jail. If somebody else wants them, let them have them. And usually if there's a guy in your woman's life that thinks he can have her, it's because she said she thinks she could go with him. They just all playing around. What are you guys doing up here? Everyone. All you big dogs are on the porch. We got the little puppies out in the yard playing. I'm not for sure I could take all my dogs to the park. I got a couple of them that don't like leashes. Wally's probably the only one I can actually put a leash on and walking. Ruby there, she doesn't like a leash. Toby doesn't like one. And they try to back out of them and fight. And with all these dogs, if I was going to walk them, I'd have to build me a sled and just have them pull me around. But yeah, I need to eventually just get out in the yard with them and walk. Ah, so what is your age? If you don't know people your own age. I'm 50. I'm going to be 51. I'm an old fart. Homeschooled. I get that. I don't think she's in school anymore. She might be, but I'm not for sure she's in school anymore. When she was in school, she was homeschooled. That is true. And at 20 years old, that's the best way to look at it. Is don't go chasing frogs to find a prince. Just wait on the prince to show up. I like the way you look at things. Who knows? One day you might find one at the gym that does the exact same things you do. Works out 6 days a week, has a job. She's the real Rapunzel in my story because she's the only one with that name, so she's the real one. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't choose the name I was given either. Yep. Blonde hair. Yeah, there's not too many natural blondes in the world. There's a lot of girls that pretend they're blonde. They color the shit out of that hair. Ollie, you ready for a bath today? He said, no. Seems like I gotta bathe these dogs every 3 or 4 days because can't get damn fleas to die down. There's nothing wrong if you drink like your daddy. You should be able to. But yeah, I don't even need a woman that cooks. I know how to cook myself, but help in the kitchen is nice. Somebody that does things with you, cooks with you, helps you around the house, in the yard. Just simple things in life. I don't need a cook. I can cook. I might not cook the healthiest foods and stuff, but I cook what I want to cook and eat. Already 82 degrees out here, which isn't so bad, but the humidity's like 95. That's pretty cool. I don't have a housekeeper, but if I did, that would be awesome as well. One that can cook. And you'll eventually learn to cook something. Everybody does. They run into something they like and they want to learn how to make it. So but everybody should learn to cook something. Miss Moo, what are you doing, sweetie? You just gonna hang out with me? I'll hold you. Toby, you shouldn't mess with the cat. He'll beat you up. He's bigger than you. He's a big cat. have a visitor. We have Miss Molly today. She just comes to hang out with me. Don't you, little bit? Hi, jealous. Yes, I'm talking to you. You're always jealous. You want somebody to hold you. But you only want somebody to hold you when I'm holding someone else. I can pet you down there, but I can't hold you. I have your daughter in my lap. She's hanging out. She doesn't look like her mama or her daddy, but she's built like her Aunt Ruby. Yes. I vacuum the house once a day, whether it needs it or not, but it always needs it because there's hair everywhere. They have to have baths, and I make them food. They eat kibble through the day, but at nighttime they get homemade dinner that I make for them. Yep, they lose hair. They have some breeds of dogs that don't shed at all and stuff like that. I don't have one. All my dogs shed. There's hair everywhere. But I wouldn't change it any other way. Because look at that cute little face. I'll clean up after you. I will. You're such a baby girl. She enjoys hanging out with me. Oh, well, let's see. How it came about, I had 7 dogs. Well, when I was driving truck over the road, and my wife at the time, she was always home, and we had 2 dogs at the time, and then we adopted another one because it was a puppy and they were going to send it to the pound. And then as the years went by of me driving over the road, she started getting more dogs and things, rescuing them and stuff like that. And then at one time we had like 10. We've had a couple pass away here and there and stuff, but we rescued all the dogs because I was making good money and she was raising them and taking care of them. And then when she decided to leave, she just grabbed one dog and took off. So I ended up with 7. I had 8, but Lily ran away. Well, somebody snatched her. I won't say she ran away because she would come back home. She got out and somebody snatched her up. So I'm down to 7. And just because their mama took off, I couldn't just send them away. So I keep this YouTube page going in hopes that I make some money and we can buy them all the nice things they want in this world. Until then, they have to live in Swander, knowing that I love them and I will take care of them. But yeah, that's how I got 7 dogs. I always had a dog, just one. But when we got together, she brought hers, and then hers passed away, and we adopted another. And that one passed away, we grabbed another. But everybody has their own little situations. Yeah, I try to be as nice and as sweet to them as I can. There's a lot of things I don't know. There's a lot of things that I try, but I make sure they're fed. I make sure they're healthy and clean. They got a nice bed to sleep in, a warm house when it's cold, and a cool house when it's hot. Water, food, and love. I can offer them that. That's what they give me. Love. Thank you for the doggy sugars. You gonna take off on me, sweetie? I need to set you down because we're out of coffee. You want to go get me some more coffee? She said no. Come on, sweetness. I'll put you back up here once I get my coffee. And thank you for those kind words about the dogs in my home. I won't. I wouldn't rat you out. I'll let her know that in secret. I love them all the same, but she has my heart since her sister took off. Her sister was she was needy because she has very little legs and she couldn't do anything. You'd have to pick her up just to put her in the chair. You'd have to put her back down on the floor so she didn't hurt her legs jumping off the furniture because she was little. That's why I know somebody snatched her up and took her. And they're not telling me where she's at. I've looked for her for a little over a month now. Trying to find her. I keep reposting pictures of her on websites of lost dogs in the area. And I try everything under the sun to find her. But I think it's somebody that's close by that has her. Because the flyers that I put out, they keep disappearing. So I think somebody just went ahead and they took her. And they're not going to let anybody know that they have her. So they're going to keep her indoors and quiet. Sorry. Time to go back out. We'll see who else is coming. Anyone? Come on. Come on, Molly. They all follow me indoors to get my coffee. Hey, Stella. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you're going to have to share the seat. Yep. You might not want to, but you got to share. That's what we do. All right, I'm back. Fresh cup of coffee. Ready to get. What is it, buddy? Do you have any pets, Rapunzel? I used to think, ooh, coffee, until I was driving the truck. And then driving the truck, there was no set schedule to sleep. After a while, it tastes, you grow, you get used to the taste. And then you like it. But I didn't drink coffee for 40 years, 43 years. I never drank coffee. But then when I started driving a truck, with the hours of working, sleeping, no set schedule, some days you'd wake up a little tired, so you had to put some pep in the step. And I grabbed, I used coffee. That's true. Yeah, I forgot you travel. Definitely not good. I'm coming right back. I got somebody at the door wanting out. I told you. I'm coming. Let's go. Toby Wallace. Get out here. Stop chasing the cat. Stop yelling. All right, everybody. Everybody's out the house. I'm back. Sorry. Yeah. I have dog life everywhere. I have pictures of dogs, little signs about dogs. A lot of my shirts are dogs. This one here is a pit bull rescue here in the States. Villas Lobos, better known as pit bulls and parolees, if you guys watch TV. And that's where I got this shirt from, because I support them taking care of animals. Yeah, I lived a life about taking care of my dogs. They didn't ask to be here, and when it was a we team, we decided we would take care of them. So now it's a me team. I stick with what I said originally. I don't want any more dogs, but the ones I have a good home and will remain here. Yes, I would like to have one, except I don't think I have the energy to keep up with a melon. Whatever that dog is, I know what you're talking about. They're very smart, very intelligent, and full of energy. Everything that I am not. Smart, intelligent, and full of energy. So I would be outsmarted by a dog every day. Huskies are nice small animals too, but they need a lot of exercise and a lot of stuff to do, and I don't really do that sort of, as you can tell. Exercise is is not my thing. Yes. I like Chihuahuas. I like Yorkies. I like little Dachshunds, little hot dogs. But I'm partial. I mean, everybody, you have to have a pit bull. They have got such a bad rap throughout the years of being what they're not. I mean, just like bad people, some people are mean and like to fight all the time because that's how they were raised. Same way with a pit bull. If he's raised to be mean and fight, then that's what he's going to do because that's what he knows. But if you raise one with kindness and gentle, then that'll be the sweetest dog you'll ever have. And he's pretty loyal. Even if he gets out of the yard, he's not going anywhere. Yes, Akitas are nice too. Yeah, I saw that a few months, about a month ago. I watched that movie, and it's a very good movie. Yep. And when his owner died, he'd go there every day. Even when the owner's daughter tried to take him in, he wanted out so bad that he walked back, and rain, snow, hail, or sleet, he sat right there. Yes, a very loyal soul. Yep. It was a sad movie, but it was a loving movie. I can't believe that he chose to live out on the street just so he could be there every day to see if his owner would come back off the train. That's what I tell everybody. If I should die, at least let my dogs know. Let them see me, let them see the body, let them understand that I'm not coming back. Because they're pretty smart. They all understand death because I let them all say goodbye to their brother RJ when he passed away. They all got to come up and sniff him and know he was gone. Still a touchy subject. But yeah, they're definitely all a lot smarter than what people give them credit for. What's up, guys? What's everybody doing? Wally? You're knocking around the stand there, bud. He said, I know, it's what I do best. He's big. Right now, it is probably 20 minutes till 9 in the morning. No, 10. Almost 20 to 10. It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. What time is it for you? Ah, 4 p.m. Yep, everybody's on a way different time schedule than me. That's why I ask everybody. I do one of these live every Saturday night, 9 o'clock my time. And that's when I sit around and I have a beer and just talk about whatever. About the same thing I do now. Except it's more camera in my face than the dogs. Usually my mornings are about my animals hanging around and seeing who's doing what. So how long are your workouts for? I know you said you go to the gym 6 days a week. I'm not for sure. I've never used Twitch and stuff. So I don't know if it's better or not. I started YouTube, so that's where I stay. I post a couple videos on TikTok once in a while, but I forget I have that sometimes. Two hours. Well, that's good. 30 minutes on cardio, 30 minutes on legs, 30 minutes on arms, and then 30 minutes on something else. Strength training. There you go. That could take up 2 hours real quick. Why do people keep calling me? I am busy, and he knows this. He knows what I do. My brother. Stop. What are you guys doing? Everybody behave. I think that's why I need another phone. That way I can stream things on my phone. And then when people call my other phone, I can just text them back. I'm busy. What do you want, little dude? Good golly, Miss Molly. Okay. That's the way to do it. Work the front one day and then the back the next. Well, your hard work's paid off. Your portfolio picture on your profile is spot on. You're doing good work. What's that? Oh boy. Everybody sees somebody walking down the street, and there's Oliver just looking like, who cares? He don't care at all. Sometimes he'll get excited and bark and run down to the bottom of the steps, but that's usually about as far as he makes it. Yep. He just looks like, what y'all doing? You see this guy every day. It's okay, bud. You wondering who's out there? As you can see, he's not too worried about it. He is my most relaxed dog, but he likes to be left alone. And some days he's losing his hearing, for one. No, it's the fleas. He's full again, so I have to give him a bath today. I've tried all these natural medicines and things to cure it, because I don't like using chemicals on my dogs because they've had issues with the chemicals. So we battle every day about that. I've got some it's called Bug MD, and it has all these natural oils in them and things that disrupt the flea cycle and things. But my dogs know when I pull out a spray bottle, they all take off running because they don't want to be sprayed. And then I have to snatch them up and spray them, and then I give them baths, and then they're good for a day or two, and then they start again. But it would be a lot better if they would stand still and just let me spray this stuff on them and work it in to help get rid of them. I said it before, if I ever won the lottery, I would just go ahead and have my whole entire yard just concrete. That way all they had to do is run around on the concrete. And it wouldn't have so many fleas. Because they're rough. They're hard to get rid of. So that's a never-ending battle around here. Wally, do you hit that stand just to know it's there? You hit it all the time. Oh, would you stop, dude? Man, dude. Yeah, they get lots of baths. They get baths with all kinds of good stuff in it to try to kill them. Yep, it disturbs his sleep. That's why I do it. So everybody gets their rest. And they're very annoying and stuff like that. So that's what they do. We can watch Stanley sleeping because he's good. He likes to sleep. I don't think nothing disturbs him unless a dog bothers him. He's just an old fat cat laying around. That's what he does. Hey, sweetie. You want me to pick you back up? Your daddy wants picked up too. You guys are just so cute. Who wants the first bath? You? We know we have to get your sister first because she runs. Once the other dogs start getting baths, and Ruby runs away and hides. She's like, nope. Don't touch me with that water. Hi. Oh, the cats do. They go wherever they want. They're free range kitties. They can go inside and hang out, or they can be out here on the porch. But at night, they travel the neighborhood. They get into whatever they get into. That's how they were raised. They get out and about and do what cats do, and then they come home and hang out with me. But yeah, other than that, they're pretty cool. Yep, he's still alive. Yeah, I got the two kittens the two cats when they were very small as kittens. So then that way, none of the dogs would hurt them because they were small. And then the cats would grow up knowing the dogs. So now they're all friends. And no, he's not worried about the bird chirping. He might bring it to my doorstep later. Because he does that a lot too. Stanley and Stella both. Even the dogs. They like to bring small critters up to the house after they've squished them. Unalived them, I guess. Yep. That's what they do. Oh, they clean themselves and then lay back down. He don't even care Teddy's gonna bother him. And he's like, yep, don't mess with them feet. They all just, that's what they do. I mean, they're up, they play a little bit, they scratch a little bit, and then they go back to sleep. Yep. Oh, they know. They know the cats will smack them real fast, but they don't hurt them. So I let the cats, if they want, they can slap the dog and get it away. As long as they keep them nails in. We can't have no fighting going on. Everybody's allowed to play. You can even play rough, but don't be fighting. Everybody gets a timeout then. They all take a timeout for being in trouble. There's Molly just hanging down there with her big brother Wally. And Trouble's fixing to get into something. I don't know what he's looking at, but he's got something on his brain he wants to tear up. That's what Teddy does. He's looking for something to chew up. Yeah, they learn quick. Don't mess with the kitty cats because they're pretty fast and they're pretty mean. But I mean, the puppies and things, they'll actually get out in the yard and roll around and play with the cats in the house. And that's what they like to do. Especially the little ones. Get it fluffed. Good day. What you looking for, Molly? I see you over there nosing around. She used to be afraid of Oliver, but now she's not. What you got your ears pulled back for, sweetie? She said, feeling the cool breeze. Because we got a little breeze around. I got a notion it's going to kick up some rain sometime today. And all that, so. Teddy always looking like somebody stole his best friend. Such good boys and girls. I'm missing a couple. I think they're inside. I don't see them out here anywhere. They're not out. Oh, there she is. There's Ruby. Just missing one now. Miss Suzuki. She didn't go far. Hey, bud. What do you say? You see I need to mow the grass? Yes, I need to mow the grass. But I can't right now because it's going to rain. We've had rain the past couple of days. I'll get your yard back mowed. That's one of the things with mowing the yards. Is keeping them up with a mowed. And that helps with the fleas, is keeping the grass down. I treat the grass all the time for fleas, but I just can't seem to get rid of them. A very annoying pest. Fleas are that. Very annoying. What's the teeth look like? We got to get back to toothbrush, buddy. The carrots are keeping it down, but we got to do it. We got to do it, bud. Wally's the only dog I got that don't mind his teeth brushed, so everybody else gets milk bones, carrots. Wally gets milk bones, carrots, and his teeth brushed. Brush your teeth. And that's too funny. Well, everyone. Yeah, it's my brother. He keeps calling, and he knows I do live videos in the mornings, but he keeps calling. I got a notion he wants something. That's normally what he calls for, and he keeps calling. So I'll deal with him here in a minute because I'm only going to be on here another minute or so because I have to go get my day started and get everybody cleaned up and ready, just to try to relax a little bit. And unfortunately, my house isn't going to sweep itself or mop itself, so I have to go in and dust and clean. I have to be a good housekeeper. I have to take care of everything. But nothing wrong with that. Need to get my porch cleaned up again, but every time I do, somebody leaves shit laying around. But I'll eventually get it cleaned up, and then I'll raise Cain about shit being left around. To just stop, guys. Don't do that. Alright, well, I'm going to get off of here. You guys have a great day. Be safe in whatever you're going to do, and come join me tomorrow. I'll try to be back on here with my morning coffee again. And think about anything you want to talk about. We'll just shoot the shit and pass up a couple hours. Other than that, you guys stay safe and be good. And thanks for hanging in, Rapunzel. It's been my pleasure to speak with you this morning, your afternoon. And don't work too hard at the gym tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one.